during the whole corona pandemic here, I had my good cake. Good cake. Yes. And forgot it on top of a place. No, no, yeah. So think of this now. So this is yeast. Bacteria. Just grow. Same thing. The one that grows on fruits and vegetables is called Albida candida.
What?
No. It's named Candida
That
albida,
sounds so funny.
which is the yeast that the bacteria grow on fruits, I think. This is from microbiology. You shouldn't remember.
Me?
You did microbiology?
No.
Oh, you soon do it.
Yeah.
Right? So you see how it looks nice? So let's say that is corona. And it's incubator in your lungs. But you can't get down to your lungs to kill it like that. And let's say it grows on the surface. So that's why when you look on the microscope, you realize all of them basically look the same way. So it's the same organism, you could say. This is the same thing as this, but it's just that it had less nutrients to feed on. Because less cake is there is a little part of it. So you see this whatever ingredient is the host. So somehow before I seal up here, it got in there.
Right.
So when you have a bigger surface area, it looks bigger, And then so look at that. That's the experiment. So I'm not gonna pull this run up now. I'm gonna spray bleach in it and see if it dissolves it. Basically, your disinfectant, your this. So we're gonna so we don't want the spores to come into your face. So I have on my mask. So I'm opening it up now. Look at that one. Tell me what's going on with it. You see? So that's how you break down the cells. You see? So this bleach here is working on it, you see?
Yeah.
You break down the cells.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to a bigger one. Let's go. So that's why you use your disinfectant. You see? You're breaking it down.
Because it
It's
was
a
raised
living
before,
organism,
yeah.
It's a living organism.
No, it's like dying.
I'm gonna cover it.
Some of them will escape just without a
Yeah. But we know that these are Candida albicans. And is this what you find on your fruits? But this is a fruit. This is all fruit soaked in wine, and I bake it. So we're gonna leave it there since we're gonna leave it there and come back to it. You see, you can see the walls. So with the corona, they say that soap is a fat, is a RNA, is a fat cell. Membrane. It's fat. So that's why they say soap and water with sod. If you have fat in your plate, the more sod you can have with soap, you break down the fat. So it's a emulsifier. You emulsify the fat, or if you have heat, you break down the fat. And then
That's
bleach.
why it's important to
Rub your hand and create that sod to get rid of it. Cause you see this one. So that's why you wipe down your surfaces, clean down. So I'm just doing my little experiment, and you can see this here with not a big surface, not a host. So your lung is the host, is the receptor. This part is a perfect receptor because a fruit. I had fruit is a fruit cake I made. So you see, this is a small receptor here. So it didn't really grow much. So and skin that's not open, you will have the virus, but you can always wash it off.
Right.
So you still have this and this up here,
Right.
but you can't wash your lung.
Right.
And that's a perfect host
So
area.
that's why they don't want you to touch anything that your hands can like
Right.
introduce the bacteria
To
into
your
body.
eyes, because you know your lacrimal duct. You know, but if you blow your nose hard, you might find that your
makes some
eyes
sense.
get watery and bubbly.
That's what it
If
is.
you go to the eye doctor and they do a test on your eye and they put that yellow thing in it, fluorescent, to see, open up it, dilate your pupils so they can look in the back of your eye and your retina, you realize after a little bit when you spit, your spit is yellow.
Really?
I never
Yes.
realized that.
Next time you go and they dilate your eyes, spit, it's yellow because you have this thing you call lacrimal duct that moves from your eye, inner contour of the eye there, down to your nose. And that's how it drains. And then you have the same thing now where you have eustachian tube, which is from your ears to your throat. So it drains. So it's all connected. So if this virus gets in your eye,
Right. It
have the
gets-
perfect
it enters your
receptor.
body.
It enters your nasal cavity,
I didn't
and
realize
that's it.
why.
Then
It makes
you go down to your throat. Then you go and breathe it in. That's why it's best for you to keep your throat moist. Every 15 minutes have something to drink, especially if it's acidic, because this virus responds. So probably what I could have done is use something else. I used bleach on this one, but I probably should, if I didn't want the spores to spread all over, but I could have used probably vinegar and see. And that's what the scientists, they do. They get the virus like this, and like one of them, they will isolate them. One of them I could have used bleach. The next one we could have used pine action. We could have used vinegar.
Right.
We could
and
have
see how
used
it
different
reacts
things, and
differently.
then you see which one break down the cells. So that's how they do to find out which household product is good for it, and then they're trying different medication, which one try to get down in the lung. So they know about the surface area. They know about the bleach, the soap. You need a certain, because they will try 50% alcohol, 40% alcohol, 70% alcohol. That's why they tell you that 63% and above is the only alcohol can break down the cell. You know what I mean?